The retro revivals are quite abundant nowadays, aren't they? Mostly with the abundance of indie developers. But hey, I ain't gonna complain, it's usually the games that make a really rock solid stuff, Shovel Knight being a good example. Today's game in question is Freedom Planet for PC, and now finally available on the Wii U. So after the lengthy wait for the console release, is Freedom Planet worth your time and money? Well, let's take a look-see. Our story begins with our story's heroes, Sash, Lilac and Carol T, noticing a ship crashing into the nearby valley. Upon investigating, they meet a shell duck named Torque, who warns them that the Kingdom Stone, a powerful relic that powers their world, is going to be stolen. When they go to check on the Kingdom Stone, it is immediately stolen right in front of them. Gotta love that dramatic timing. After returning to their treehouse and discovering a small lost girl named Mila along the way, Torque informs them that the man responsible for this theft is Lord Brevin, a powerful intergalactic tyrant known for conquering galaxies and always having a bloody knife for some reason. Either he loves bathing his blade in the blood of his enemies, or he keeps missing the hilt and stabbing himself in the stomach by accident. And so Lilac, Carol, Torque and Mila set off through the kingdoms of the land to stop Lord Brevin. The story is overall quite entertaining, what with having some very likeable characters and some very funny and well-written dialogue, though the cutscenes do occasionally overstay their welcome, especially considering the type of game that Freedom Planet is. Now, if it wasn't obvious from the gameplay you've seen so far, Freedom Planet takes a lot of its inspiration from the classic 16-bit era of video games, Sonic 1, Mega Man X, those sorts of games. This is most notable in the game's graphics. The sprite world looks like something straight out of the Mega Drive, and it's very pleasing to the eye, whether it be character animations during cutscenes in gameplay, or the beautiful locations you explore throughout your journey. The soundtrack is absolutely great stuff as well, while keeping somewhat similar to the 16-bit era video game music. Not to say it's bad, in fact I may say the soundtrack is easily one of the highlights of Freedom Planet. Tons of high tempo and beautifully composed music that keeps the blood pumping in the heat of battle, while also having soothing moments that sound incredible. The game also features voice acting to go with its cutscenes, and while I definitely feel that the performances are excellent, I can barely hear some characters speaking. That's probably something on my end, but I could barely hear certain voice actors, whereas others I can hear crystal clear. Just something I noticed while playing, but otherwise the presentation is pretty great stuff. As I mentioned earlier, Freedom Planet is pretty much to 16-bit era video games what Shovel Knight was to the 8-bit era. And by that I mean a living, breathing love letter to the games of that era. Sonic, Mega Man X, Mario World, all that good stuff. There's a total of 3 playable characters, but they all control pretty much the same, what with moving with the control stick, jumping with the B button, attacking with the Y button, and using special moves with the X button. So I guess I'll go over each character's main abilities. First off, we have Lilac. This purple dragon has a double jump spin, which you can use with a second press of the jump button. She has various combo moves, which you can utilize by tilting the control stick when attacking, kinda like Smash Bros. And finally, her special ability, the Dragon Boost, allows her to blast off into multiple directions to get through levels quicker. Next up we have Carol the Wildcat, and while she lacks in a double jump, she makes up for with an ability to wall jump straight out of Mega Man X. She can even jump over certain floor panels, allowing her to reach things only a well-aimed Dragon Boost can get to. She also has much faster attacks than Lilac, and her special moves allow her to channel her inner Chun-Li with a rapid kick attack. Finally, Carol also has a motorcycle power-up that allows her to effortlessly speed through levels. And yes, it can also wall jump and go through loop-de-loops. What, you thought a game inspired by classic Sonic games would obey any of the laws of physics? And last but not least we have Mila, probably the most unique of the playable characters, but also my least favourite. You unlock her after beating the second level, and while she does have an incredible double jump similar to Yoshi in Yoshi's Island, her means of combat is much less to my taste. She throws energy blocks a la Mario 2 and has a small energy beam shield, but they aren't as fun to use as Lilac and Carol's more diverse arsenals. Right, that's each of the characters out of the way, now move on to the rest of the game. The level design is exceptionally varied and well done, always hiding away tons of secrets and shield power-ups for you to find along the way. Each level of course having their own unique gimmicks that makes blazing through them an exceptionally fun time. One thing I should mention about the game overall is how its momentum works. As you can see, the game is very heavily inspired by the classic Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy, if the constant fast pace and loop-de-loops weren't another hint. But something I've noticed as a long-time Sonic fan is how off the momentum is. Allow this clip to speak for itself. In the levels you can find these cards that allow you access to bonus content like music, concept art, and other cool stuff like that. Oh yeah, there are also achievements for completing certain tasks, such as beating a level in a really good time, or by beating a boss with a specific move. Speaking of those boss fights, they're definitely one of the game's major highlights, each one presenting its own unique challenge that makes fighting them an absolute delight. So overall, Freedom Planet is an absolute blast to play. Everything to the presentation, to the controls, to the awesome boss battles is a great reminder of the 16-bit platform has evolved while still having its own identity thanks to its rather entertaining story. If you're still on the fence on whether or not to pick this game up, I say you should definitely go for it. It's not too expensive, and with how replayable and fun the game is, it is worth that small investment. Hey guys, Miketendo here. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see my other reviews, then click that little button there on the screen that will take you to my playlist. If you want to stay followed on whatever I do in my general ramblings, you can go up there and look onto my Twitter page where you can follow me and just basically check out my general ramblings. And if you want to stay up to date on my reviews, then as always, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, I have been Miketendo. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.